Hey, this is Dr. Tang with whatsyourobsession.com, and today we're going to be looking over the Sideshow Collectibles Darth Vader Mythos statue. Now, when I saw this line previewed at San Diego Comic-Con, it instantly became one of my most anticipated lines. I love the character selection they had. The sizes were great, but then when they revealed the edition sizes and the prices, and a 1/5 scale, they were pretty pricey. A lot of people got a little questionable about it. Then I missed out pre-ordering on the Obi-Wan and the Boba Fett because I figured, oh, with these edition sizes, I can probably get them on discount. Wrong. I screwed up and they shot up in value. And since the Obi-Wan was my favorite one, I was not going to miss out on Darth Vader. Now, when I'd seen them initially, Darth Vader came in just right behind Obi-Wan for what I thought was an amazing style and just look. Such an just emotive piece. And I'm happy to say Sideshow really knocked this one out of the park. When you get the statue, he comes with multiple display options. You've got this battle's kind of scarred Hayden Christensen head from the prequels. You've got the Sebastian Shaw head from Return of the Jedi. Though the differences between them aren't major, there are noticeable differences. And you get a Darth Vader helmeted head. Now, for the switch out other options, you have the right arm, which can switch to multiple different ones. As you can see, the lightsaber one there, and later in the review you'll see my favorite one, which is Darth holding his helmet and looking at it while his kind of battle-ravaged head looks on to what he's become. And you've also got an optional lightsaber in case you're not using lightsaber hands, so you can put the lightsaber hilt on his belt. Now, it comes in about 24 inches high, but a lot of that is base. Still, even without the base, he is a pretty big statue, and I love the look. I've never seen a Vader statue anything like this. Just the amount of battle damage, the scarring, kind of becoming more machine than man thing, and just him considering what he has become. It is phenomenal, and it really stands out, which is why I think this would be such an amazing companion piece with the Obi-Wan, which was also very emotive. One thing that's great about this, beyond the statue itself being amazing, is there's so much detail to look at. I go through a little bit of it as I come in closer towards the end of the video, but you also notice a lot of that in my high-res shots on the site. There's just so much damage, scarring, just burns in the fabric, cuts from damage. All of it looks fantastic. And then when you look at the base and just the lava kind of spewing around him and the lighting, I really like when companies do the faux lit look with lighting. It's something I've seen a lot more in smaller scale stuff like Warhammer custom painted figures, where people that are making the figures will make it look like there's a light source to give it more depth. But traditionally you don't see that from most larger scale statue companies. I don't know if people think it looks kind of fake or phony, but I really enjoy it. So it's nice to see there are a couple more statues doing that. I believe Sideshow had a larger scale Lord of the Rings piece. Maybe it was Sauron or something. I saw it at San Diego, but they were also doing that. And when they get it right, it looks great. In this case, I believe they did a very good job, and the kind of reddish, orangish look all around it really adds to the piece. The sculpting on this is just fantastic. They do such a great job of getting the detail work and mixing up, say, the techie and the organic looks. If you look at the front of the glove, for example, you can see how the leather is just strained there from having grip. You can see all sorts of nice detail work all around it. The base itself has lots of interesting rocky texture. There's just a lot going on in this piece, so you can really look over it for a long time. The face sculpts are, of course, fantastic, and they actually do a very gory, kind of brutal looking scarring job on both of the heads, which would be expected considering how he gets that damage. But just that it looks that brutal on a piece while still coming off really gorgeously sculpted, it's very well done. I would really suggest picking this piece up if you have the chance. The edition size is high, but once this goes out of stock, I have a feeling it'll be just like Obi-Wan and Boba Fett and just shoot up in value. I really love it, and this is probably my favorite Vader statue to date. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I am going to try and pick up the Obi-Wan at some point and do a review of him as well, but we'll see if I can get a decent price on that one. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you during my next review.